Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Scrapbook Live for September of 2025. We are together, me and Allison, and we are going to be using kits from the Scrap Room, which we'll show you momentarily, in order to make some fabulous layouts alongside you and just get really creative today, right? Really creative. That's the plan. Um, on my desk, I have multiple different options for photos. I really haven't decided, but I have had a little sneak peek of what's in these kits. I had a little quick look to make sure that I would have something that kind of fit with the vibe of this kit. Or should I say 4 mini kits? Because we're both going to be using a flavors of the month kit from the Scrap Room, and you can find those kits at scrap-room.com. And I love their flavors of the month kit. You get 4 mini kits, and then you also can add on extra embellishments, which we did because more embellishments is more. And yeah, so let's take a look at this. Any first thoughts when you open your kit? Um,
Well,
my
I there's a particular mini kit in there that I think you might use, but
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. There's definitely some awesome vibes in this, and my coffee sample is cookies and cream. And I tell you, I wish I had made that right now because it's making this coffee that is wonderful and beautiful in my mug that I picked up when we went to Portland with a Sasquatch on it. It's making it smell like just less now that I can smell that coffee. Jen says more embellishments is definitely more. I agree. I agree. Okay, I think I've got these all mixed up. So let me see if I can put them kind of back in order. I think that's right. Okay. So we should share our desktops and share our kits. And we will add this spotlight. I'm gonna remove this one and I'm going to click that. There we go. So, oh, see, you've got your magazine out too.
well, it just came in like a week or so ago, and I knew that this was happening, so I had it on my desk so that I wouldn't forget to show it off.
Aw, you're so sweet. And the shocking thing is that I actually remembered. But there's the shocking bit. Okay. Well, this first one, we all know that I like this paper because, oh, is something in the audio on that's not working for us here. Hold on a second.
Well, it's probably me.
Yeah, it might be you.
Oh.
See, everybody else is being good.
It's a matter of switching back and forth between
I know,
screens.
I know.
So
I'm lucky because I have like this little software thing that lets me do that within my camera. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, this first kit, we know I like it because I used it for our class when we were down in Portland for our Scrap Happy family reunion. And it's 49 in Market, which is gorgeous. Nice as
I know I saw it and I was like, oh, that's familiar.
Remember? Yeah, and it's just such a beautiful paper collection. Look at these strawberries on there. So nice. And all of the details like in the background. Look at how pretty that background paper is.
Yeah, it's
You're looking
gorgeous.
at everything else, so you don't even just notice like how pretty that part is, but then you look at the little details and yeah, the florals in that too. Oh, yeah, super pretty. Um, We also have a sheet of the green gingham.
Did you show the strawberries on the back?
I might have already, like, I
No.
know, like getting right to it.
I feel all discombobulated this morning. I don't know why.
How unlike me. I got right to it. Yeah, and then we have the green gingham, which is nice. And on the back of that is another one of these big like background sheets. And I like these little drippy bits through here and the different textures. You can see gingham and there's like printing in the background. And then of course you've got all of this like cloudy, watercolory kind of stuff and just stuff like poking through the bits. Like I would never take the time to do all that. It's like I could do a bunch of that stuff, but I just don't. And so when the paper comes like that, it's great. Oh, and check out the little bees in this one too. I like that.
Yeah, so cute.
Well, lots of times we get butterflies, but we don't always get bees. And then sometimes when they use butterflies, ooh, we've got something going on here. There we go. Sometimes when we get butterflies, they do moths instead, and that's gross. Note to all designers, that's gross. Anyways, the final pattern paper in this one is like a patchwork that's been sewn together or like looks like it's sewn together. I definitely wouldn't do that. So it's great
No,
that
I love this paper.
isn't that pretty?
Yeah,
Yeah. In fact, like I could just imagine this collection as like a bedspread, right? Like
yeah.
made into a quilt or something. So the fact that they did this is like good job. Oh, yes, and I love this one too, with the florals on either side. So very cute. You see the little bee. And then we have some embellishments included. So Sharon's is gorgeous paper. I love that kit. And we've got embellishments included. So these are all included. We've got, let's see, there is a fifth of the pack of the die cuts. So a fifth of the pack of the die cuts. I got a couple of frames. Ooh, I got one of these little, oh, you got one too.
We get the same. Oh, we didn't quite get the same kit. You have a green,
A green little,
um, whatever those are called.
yeah,
Apparently,
little,
the brain has not engaged this morning.
very nice. I've got a strawberry, but then I have a heart that kind of has strawberry details on it. That's cool.
Hmm.
Very nice. Lots of nice details. And then in the add-on embellishment kit, let's have a look. Shannon, sorry, says, I've got Sharon and Shannon. Shannon says, very Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah, I never thought of that, but yeah.
It would work perfect for that. Oh, and then in here, we've got a rub-on sheet, a variety of rub-on sheets. So I think they come in a multi-pack. Did we get the same one?
We did.
Good.
First
Okay.
time that's happened.
So there's some little bees, lots of little pieces, so you can add like those little textury bits into your own backgrounds. And that's super nice. Okay. Well, I'm a big fan of this kit.
Yeah, I like this kit, but I feel like I've already used this kit because I made that amazing layout of
Oh my
yours.
gosh, I know. Actually, I should have had more pictures. I didn't even take any. I just made strawberry freezer jam 2 days ago
Oh,
with some leftover strawberries, but did I take a single picture? No. Did I have strawberry freezer jam on a croissant for breakfast today, though? You betcha I did. 2 sheets of white pattern paper. It's from the Colors by Photo Place.
white cardstock, not pattern paper.
Oh yeah, white cardstock. White pattern paper with no patterns. You know that stuff. Very,
Very subtle background pattern of white.
very subtle. White on white on white. We call it the avalanche. Okay. Next up we have Cartabella, and this one's called It's Autumn. And we are already turning, all the leaves are turning so much right now. My neighbor's yard was covered in leaves, and I am so not ready for this. The pattern is called Snow-Covered Fields, says Shannon, right? Uh, yeah, I'm so not ready for fall. I am gonna go out and divide some flowers later today because that has to be done. My irises are taking over and crowding out everything. So Oh, and see, Jen's like, autumn, bring it. Y'all ready for pumpkin spice and all that? No, thanks. Not yet. Not yet.
I think it depends where you are. I think there are some of our watchers that are probably coming from some warmer states and they're looking forward to the cooler temperatures. Up here, I mean, I I would keep the heat as long as possible. So,
I felt
yeah.
like we did not have the greatest summer. Parts of the summer were really good in the beginning, and then it kind of got ugh.
Yeah,
And
you had kind of a crappy August.
it ended up really nice for September for the big wedding, so I will take it, but also not ready for this. Okay, well, we get the full 12 by 12 sticker sheet. You can see all of the really cute icons. I really like the scarecrows. Those are And there's little squirrels, yeah, lots of pumpkins. There's a little cup because, it's pumpkin spice season. And there's baskets. You got the tractor pulling the wagon. I like all the little word pieces at the bottom too.
I
And
appreciate all the little stickers. So like you could use it as like confetti on your layout or something, or just as
mhm,
little bits to tuck in. So there's lots of little stickers, which I think is a great idea.
there's a little jam jar there too, and every
Oh, there you
now I just need pictures of my jam.
go.
Albany, New York area, bring on the cool weather, says Shannon. Okay, well, I'm glad I like the little scarecrows because here's a whole sheet of
Yeah.
little scarecrows. I think they're darn cute. They're darn cute. And then we've got, oh, is this like green? I guess it is. It's like this kind of sagey green a little bit.
Yeah. It's like a really soft sagey green.
Soft sage with little tiny diamond pattern on it. So like they're not quite polka dots, they're tiny little diamonds. And then a really nice plaid.
Hmm.
Really nice plaid.
Ooh, some cut aparts.
Yeah, so this is a Cartabella collection, and the Cartabella is like their textured paper.
Yeah.
And I appreciate textured paper a lot. Well, this is nice because then you can have some good options for some titles and stuff like that. Actually seeing this makes me want to do pocket pages again.
Uh-oh.
I miss pages. Maybe that's what I should do. I should make like a real page and then do a pocket page at the end. Anyways, this one's like a kind of burgundy kind of sheet. And ooh, I really like this leafy pattern on the back.
Hmm.
Pretty. We've got two sheets of cream cardstocks. I will say this collection does have cream. I understand it gets used all the time in fall stuff. Cream, 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 cream. I'm trying not to hate it. I wore a cream skirt with a white shirt the other day. Now, my mom right away said that doesn't go together.
Mom.
That doesn't go together. So I'm like, wonder where I get it from. It actually looked really cute, I will say. I took a picture just so I could prove it. And then in the pack we've got the add-on embellishment pack. We've got a Cartabella sticker sheet. I got the one with all the letters.
I have two. Do you not have two?
Oh, maybe there's two. I didn't pull one of them out of my bag, so I got the one with the free one. Okay, and then I got another one, and it has little cute little banners on the truck and all the little things. So yes, I got two. Oh, I
I
like
got
the
very
leaves.
different ones. Yeah, this is all leaves.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I would use that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a fabulous kit. It kind of makes me like feel that when fall comes and when I'm ready for it, ready with this fabulous kit.
And now we're changing seasons again.
Oh, we sure are. The colors on this will give that away right away. So this one is from Doodlebug Designs and it is called Summer Fun. And I'll just set the little embellishments aside, but I like this. It's very fun. Doodlebug is also very playful, kind of young spirited, I will say. Like, wouldn't that be a good way to describe it? Young spirited. And then we got a nice little pink floral on the back. And I have to say, this is beautiful polka dot paper. I'm here for this every single day. If they put that in every kit, I would be happy every time.
Right? Can't go wrong with a nice colorful polka dot.
Right? It's beautiful. And like I like the little polka dots on it too. If they just did variations of this and just changed the size of the dot, the spread out of the dots, like in every single kit, dear Doodlebug,
Doodlebug, yeah.
I'm placing my order now. And then, oh, I like this. It's like a green, but it's like a slightly tealish green, but just green with
It's
the,
like a Kelly green, I think.
yeah, yeah, but a little subtler or something. I don't know. It's nice. I really like it. And then we've got some blue wavy paper, good for summer fun and going to the beach. And then, to like really bring home a little beachy feel to it, we got all the little characters. There's dolphins and turtles and octopus and fish and snails and clams and
I mean,
starfish,
it couldn't be Doodlebug without some cute critters, right?
right? Okay. And then in here, okay, so 2 sheets of blue cardstock, not pattern paper, and lots of little pieces. So in the little pieces included with the kit, we've got a mixture of odds and ends and chit chat and some Doodlebug puffy stickers. So these are the puffy stickers I got, and they're pretty darn cute. I got all the little
Oh,
puppies and the little characters. Oh, you
I
got the
got different ones. I love mine. I got flowers and things, which
oh,
I am like way more likely to use than little critters.
some little critters. So I've got like a little bikini. Thankfully, they gave me both sides of the bikini. That's nice. And oh, there's a chameleon, a little beach ball. Oh, a little changing house. Oh, cute. Little keys, the umbrella, and some words. Man, there's lots of stuff in here. I got the title that says Beach Day.
This
Uh,
is like a lot of little things.
yeah, thinking of you. Let's go, sweet memories. Oh, lots of oh, I didn't even get them all separated there. Lots of little pieces, so that's nice.
Hmm.
And that is just a mixture from it sounds like from a couple ones, the odds and ends and the chit chat. So you get a variety from a couple packs from the sounds of it. And
Ah, okay.
I think the chit chat are like the word typey ones. Mhm.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So much to do, so much to see, SEA.
Oh, oh.
I am always here for a pun. Fun and a dad joke any day. How do you two organize your little things? I put them back in the little baggie.
Yeah, so do I.
And I keep all of the stuff together in the kit until I've kind of used some of that kit. And then after that point, things might go into different sections. Little
So
pieces.
I keep all of my scrap room kits all together, and then in an iris case. Now my iris case is now kind of exploded, so I had to pull out the embellishments. So all the little packets of embellishments are just in a Ziploc.
Mm, see, I wouldn't look for them then. That's why I have to keep them together with the papers. Other, I just won't look for them. Too
Well, I
lazy.
keep that bag like right on top of the iris case where everything else is, and so it's in my mind, it's all together.
I like that you have the word paradise in yours. And
I know.
I like that little sign with all the different destination words and stuff on it too.
And
Yeah.
then our extra is a sticker sheet.
Is the sticker sheet. It says a Doodlebug design mini stickers. So a variety. And look at the cute ones I got. Oh, you got like the lifeguard tower,
Hmm.
sailboat, and a palm tree. Oh, there's a little manta ray. Oh, cute. Okay, this is adorable. It's a really cute set. And like while it's very beachy, especially with the icons, like once you flip these over, they're just like really beautiful papers and not necessarily that themey. So you could just like go with it. Jen says I love the lobster sticker. What? Cute little guys. Look at that cute little lobster. Very cute. Okay, well, ooh, this is good. I should remember this, like to scoop up all the little pieces. I'm always bad at that. Okay, that leaves us with one more kit. Oh yeah, that's highly effective. Why am I so slow with that normally? Okay, very fun, very pretty. I like the colors in that kit so much. The, the doodle bug is always really lively. And Allison has already pulled up our last one. The last one is from Uniquely Creative and it's called Indigo Bloom.
This is a new company to me.
Yeah, I've had some papers from them, but not many. So, and it says uniquelycreative.com.au, so I'm assuming that's Australian then.
Yeah,
Shocking, another gorgeous paper company coming out of Australia. Just saying,
I know. Got some talent down there.
right? Those gals down under. Or guys, I guess. I have no idea. This first paper is beautiful.
Hmm.
The hexagons with the little sneak peeks, almost like little windows. Um, Loving it. Just look at the detail in those flowers. Oh, it's beautiful, you guys. It's gorgeous. So, yeah. And then you've got a couple pieces that are kind of like more sitting on top rather than hiding underneath, and it's very beautiful. On the back, we've got a nice pink polka dot. Just simple. Would be great wedding paper, says Beth.
Hmm.
What?
Nobody we know has wedding photos to scrapbook.
There's a wedding paper? And then we get a lovely pink stripe. This one actually reminds me of little girl wallpaper.
Oh, it just needs like roses down the middle or something.
Right? So pretty. Oh, and look at this indigo bloom. I'm really liking this collection. And with the navy and the pink, I don't know anybody that wore those colors to
No.
a
You had like a striking navy dress. I don't know.
Mine wasn't stripy, but my mom.
Striking.
Oh, striking. Oh yes, it was that. It was that. Um, so while I'm looking at this, I'm gonna just pull this for people. At my son's wedding, this is me and my husband. I wore a navy dress and he wore a pink suit with navy accents because I dressed him up. He was my little Ken doll that day. So this paper is giving me all the vibes, you guys. Yeah, so this is beautiful. And then we've got this looks like little sprinkles, like cake sprinkles, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And more of the beautiful florals. Mm, so pretty. And then they've done like nice, like little details in the background. Two sheets of basil white paper to go with, but oh my goodness. So these are the fun patterns that we have. And then on the backs of them all, we've got the pinks. I do wish that one of these was actually that light blue color, like this color. I kind of wish that, but we got the navy and we got the pinks. So very, very
Yes, you're
pretty.
you're you're probably just gonna have to search up this collection online and buy the whole thing.
Right? This looks like something that would be good in my
Highly appropriate.
stash. And then in here, oh my gosh. Okay, there's pieces rolling away on me. We've got some uniquely creative cuts and some three uniquely creative flowers.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I like these.
my little dots kind of flew off, so I'll have to get some glue for that. But
They're
these
so
are,
pretty.
and they actually have gold accents, which is what we wore. This gold accents too.
It's like this collection was made for you.
It's funny because I immediately thought of using it for something else.
Oh,
Not even with my husband. we don't have some of the pictures back. Like I have the this is like candids that people took, right? That's all I have right now is the candids, but yeah. So very cute. Lots of lovely little pieces. And then in the add-on embellishments, there is half a pack of boa ephemera. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and these are laser cut. These are laser cut pieces. Look at the little, oh wow, like super delicate, like little laser cut pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow. Now
This
I'm,
is the type of embellishment that I gotta admit I have a hard time using. I've never been a bow person.
yeah, I I don't think I tied a single bow for the whole wedding. If that tells you how much of a bow person I am too. Even today, I was
Eye chart?
yeah, this little piece here. It looks like an eye chart. I agree,
Oh,
Jackie. It's like,
yeah, no, that's interesting.
yeah. Um, it feels extremely random.
I did not get an eye chart.
You didn't, hey? I could see like having it tucked underneath something like this, where it's just going to support something else being tucked under there. That's my how I would use it. I'm just telling you.
Oh
Good
yeah,
for
for sure. Just a
Kelly.
little peek out.
You're not really looking at the little letters in it, especially that giant E at the top. That would be hidden for sure. But 100%. Okay, these little bows, they are delicate. They're thick enough so that they're not like terrible, but they require me to be careful and I can't just scoop them like I thought I was being so smart with last time. Okay. Well, I have choices. So while I didn't choose to print pictures of Jonas and myself together, I did choose pictures of myself buying the dress. And I think that counts.
I think so.
I think that counts. I even have a picture of me with the big grocery bag just in case I wanted it, or the shopping bag, grocery, popping out of the room and going, "Oh my God." I had other options. This one would have been good with that doodlebug paper, I think. I finally got to go to Krispy Kreme. It's been open for months and months, you guys, and I hadn't been there. So Kelly says the bows work well for clusters, just an extra layering piece. And Jen's like, yeah, she's not so much into the bows. Okay, well, this is great. I think these are gonna be good. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to pack all this stuff up. I'm gonna keep it out because I'm gonna go here. This is gonna be where I go.
That was what I thought.
Like not at all shocked, right?
No, not at all shocked. So I'm gonna use the Doodlebug collection,
Oh.
and I printed off some photos. I was thinking about things that we maybe hadn't done on a Scrapbook Live, and I'm going to do a double page.
Ooh.
And I figure if I plan it correctly, I might be able to mostly kill all the papers from the Doodlebug kit because Doodlebug's not like my favorite designer. But anyways, and I have these photos from the foam party when we were down in Mexico.
Oh.
And so I sort of felt like they worked with the water theme of the collection. And then in a like a and when I was looking through all the little ephemera pieces they gave, I have a lot of bubbles. I was like, oh, that's kind of perfect. So yeah, that's my plan.
Well, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna put all three of these pictures in a row. I think they just fit nice that way. And now I just have to pick which paper they're gonna go on. So we'll kick things off. But yeah, I love the kits. So if anybody missed, these are kits from the scrap room that we're using today. You can find them at scrap-room.com.
I put that link in the chat, but if you've come in late, maybe I'll put it in again.
Okay. Well, now it's just which paper is going to be the most fun for me to play with my beautiful dress.
And the scrap room also provides a sketch and a cut file, which would be perfect for your wedding photos, by the way.
Oh my goodness, it so would.
And
I
then a freaky fast formula.
I had the best time ever putting together florals for the wedding. Let me tell you, it was like an untapped talent I didn't even know I had. But they turned out so good. So normally I wouldn't even like toot my own horn, but I looked at them afterwards. I'm like, dang, that was good.
They looked beautiful.
And we actually put together this one vase, and it was supposed to go kind of on the little welcome table where people could sign the guest book and all that stuff. We forgot to set it outside. It sat in my house all weekend. Oops.
Oh,
Thought at the end of the weekend, and I'm like, I don't think that even went outside. It just decorated my kitchen the whole time.
well, not the worst thing in the world.
No. Honestly, there were so many little things that went off perfectly. If the flowers didn't go outside, I think we can live. We did fine. And also, in hindsight, I would have made the bride and groom have attendance, like, because they didn't. And then I ended up doing more things because they didn't have their attendance. So, anybody else having wedding?
Oh,
Yeah. And that was just a thing. Yes, I fell in love with my dress. I wasn't planning on getting navy. That wasn't going to be the color, but looks good. Diane says I did a good job with my Ken doll. And actually the suit looks good on Jonas. Can't believe how well the collection goes with pics. Right? Oh, it was so good. I definitely will use more of this to scrapbook the two of us together for the wedding because dang, like it was made for us for this. So
yeah, you're gonna have to hunt down and buy the entire collection, I think.
Um, well, and I like for their wedding, like they had kind of like different colors, but like our colors were adjacent. So I don't mind if I just scrapbook all of our stuff, like the two of us, some pages about us using this. But I found literally the perfect paper for their wedding with all of their colors because they had kind of like purple and orange and blush and this and that and cream and blah blah blah. Like they added like 12 different colors. But actually, Lindy was so cute the day that we went and found my dress. She came with me. And when she saw me in the dress, she's like, I'm calling Joe to add navy to the list right now. Yeah, I wasn't trying to find navy, but when I put the dress on, oh. And then I went shopping with my mom so that she could get a dress. And she loves navy. It's been her favorite color forever and ever and ever. And I thought, oh, I wonder if what color of dress we'll be getting. And I laughed because I knew it was gonna be navy. And it's navy is everywhere right now. It's like really out there. Um, but she tried on this one dress and oh, I tried to convince her just to shorten it a little. Like it would have been so perfect. She loved the top on it so much, but she was taking photos at the wedding and she just couldn't envision herself like in that long dress. And I'm like, just shorten it, Mom. You have the skills. She can sew. She used to sew jeans for me as a kid. Like if she could sew jeans, she could have just shortened up that hem a little bit, like took a foot off of it. It would have been perfect. I don't know. Couldn't convince her, but I did try. Yes, but now the wedding is over and it's like, whew, kind of going back to normal.
Does it feel a little bit like anticlimactic? Like, I don't know, all
Um,
the excitement's over.
yeah, I think I'm kind of okay. It's just like, oh, now I can go do this thing and I can go do that thing. Like, there was other things that were kind of feeling a little neglected, and yeah, I actually it's just been nice um to have it done, I think, and just know that everything just went so good. And also, my bedroom is more beautiful now because I got Jonas to put up curtains. We turned my bedroom into the whole bridal suite. And I said, well, we need to have curtains because, we can't just have the windows open with everybody walking around and stuff. Like we need to have curtains in there. And he's like, no curtains in my bedroom. And I'm like, well, but we kind of have to now. So I got curtains and they're awesome and beautiful. And I don't even like mean to close them because like I've lived 16 years here without having curtains that close. So I think I'd be fine without having them, but I wanted them just for the looks of them hanging on the sides. Because right away he closes the curtains. He's like, they're not blackout.
Well,
I'm like, no, I know. Why would you get curtains that aren't blackout? You didn't want curtains at all. Why do you care?
yeah.
Yeah. But it was funny because the couple of days that we actually had left the curtains closed, um, felt so weird because we're so used to the sun shining into our room in the morning.
That is the perk of living out in the country because we cannot leave our curtains open. I mean, not like anybody is peering in our window, but still.
It would still feel awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit more over. Yes, and my garden swing arrived yesterday because we'd pulled the old swing that we used to have the frame for it out of the bushes. And I didn't get the new swing ordered up in time for it to be in for the wedding, but it's all set up now. We got it all set up, so I'll get to enjoy that for a few days since we still have some nice weather. Kelly says that Echo Park has a few different beautiful wedding collections.
Yeah. I think I have papers from one of those. It's all like pinks and grays and very muted, but very lovely. But it's a few years old. So, okay.
I happen to know, unless you have done it like in the few years since we had talked about it, at one point you and I had talked about both making our own wedding albums. Have you ever done that?
No, no, I actually came across notes
Me
during
too.
one of the various like office kind of tidy up things that I did. And I was like, oh yeah, Alice and I were going to do
It
a
was
wedding
notes
album.
between you where we planned to do a wedding class, the two of us, years ago, back when we were both just blogging, like on our blogs. So
Yeah,
funny.
that went really well.
Yeah, we got that totally done. Maybe the time just hadn't come yet.
Right. Okay.
I still need to do my own wedding stuff. So I just have to show you. So because of their colors that they chose, I found this collection with these oranges and purples, and there's some pinks in it and other colors, but Oh my gosh, is that not going to be perfect with the
That's going to be
colors that they
perfect.
chose? Like, yeah, I picked up some of this when I was actually down in Portland as well. I found some more of it down there. I was like, oh, but I also have this pulled out so that I can do like a little
Ah,
bride and groom thing. I know I had bought a little bride and groom thing when we were down in Portland. It had like a little suit, this little thing here. So I do have a couple wedding things set aside for that little project for them. But I also haven't done my own weddings. So if we want to walk people through going back in time and finally scrapbooking your own wedding, uh, I think that's still on the table.
we'll add it to the list of things that we want to get accomplished because, that's a nice short list, easily done in a
Right?
day.
You know, I, I don't have more ideas than time, not at all.
And I have that same problem with my crochet business too. Like all these things I want to do.
Okay. I think I just needed to put these under on this side a little bit. Okay. Do we have over enough? No. Um, yeah. So I'm just lifting some of these florals so they can just like delicately hang. And if you guys have watched me scrapbook during Scrapbook Live, you know that I do this every single time I have papers like this. So you're like, oh, good. She's doing the same thing again. But it's so good. Isn't that so good now? Like we just like I blend right in with the paper. It's great. So, love that. Okay, now I do have those pretty little bows, which I'm definitely gonna work some of them onto this page because I got them. I might as well use them. Set here.
Trying to fit a double page onto the screen is challenging.
Challenge, absolutely. If part of it's cut off and you have to work on a page at a time or whatever, you do you. Jen says, I have the professional photographer's album and a slip-in page album of the candids. 27 years later, I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to leave our wedding pictures. Well, I will say that I kind of just thought my pictures were going to just stay in the photo album. And then over the course of this like wedding season here, right, especially right near the end, I pulled out some of my stuff and I looked through things with like some of my family and I was like, oh my God, do you remember this? And do you remember that? And my cousins were over and we were looking at pictures of them being all little and cute and it was so, so sweet. So I was like, dang, if I had an album that was done tastefully. Now, here's the deal. If I had done that originally, do you know how many people have said to me, oh, yeah, I want to start scrapbooking. I need to do my wedding album. And I'm like, oh my God, put on the brakes. Like, don't do that. Sorry for the jump scare. But don't start with your wedding album. Never start with your wedding album. You don't know how to scrapbook yet. And the first thing you want to do is go in and tack your wedding photos? No. Like, there are rules about that. I said, very first thing you want to do if you're starting and you've never done something before and you think, I want to do my wedding album, is you go and scrapbook a holiday. And if you can make something nice for your holiday, you will eventually graduate to doing your wedding album. But yeah, because I just look and I'm like, no, I would have messed it up royally if I had done it before. So,
Yeah, I think I started with my honeymoon album. So a holiday.
See, and like there's just like less pressure. Like it might be the most fun holiday ever, but there's just less pressure on a holiday than there is on your wedding photos.
Yeah.
I think scrapbook. But that's also part of the reason I don't have one done. So, just thinking. Maybe the time has approached. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, I've got those beautiful florals. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to use those. And I need to glue this one back together. Let's do that first. I wonder if the other ones are going to fall apart too, or if they're going to stay. Well, if I want it to stay, I'll use this. Trips are the easiest to scrapbook, says Sharon. They have a beginning, they have an end. You scrapbook between the beginning and the end, and then you're done. Like, it's the perfect solution. Now, weddings have a beginning and an end, but also you're so attached to that outcome that, you know, that is your life together. It's the beginning of things, blah, 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 all that stuff. I'm just gonna glue these other ones on more too, just in case.
Claire says her 7-year-old granddaughter is taking up crochet. Claire, do you crochet as well?
Yes,
I
I
get asked.
do. I crochet, I knit, I quilt, I do all of that. But she's
Oh,
making those little animals,
uh-huh.
and I have to tell you, they befuddled me. I just and she just is whipping them off like crazy, and I'm so happy she loves it. She loves it.
That's
So
awesome.
when you
Yeah, the animals
mentioned
are not my jam, but
not mine either. No, nope. But she's making them for all her friends and they wear them on their knapsacks. And I'm just going, this is great.
oh,
So
that's so
anything,
awesome.
I know, I figured you'd appreciate that
I
since you
do.
mentioned crochet business.
I get asked a lot if my daughters crochet, and the answer is no. No, they don't. They've never asked. I've never asked. I don't particularly want to teach them.
That sounds terrible. I have no idea why you would say that. Absolutely awful.
I'm much more patient with my grandchildren than I would be with my own daughters. So there you go. I have three girls as well. So
Yeah, there's something about trying to teach and like they're all at that age where they know everything and I know nothing. So, yeah.
Let's be real, they're kind of jerks.
Yeah, they are. They'll come back to me eventually.
They're nice to other people. They're good around other people. You know how you always hear it? It's because they're safe with us. So they can be
I
jerks
know.
with us, right? Like that's their safe space. But, as parents, like, great, thanks a lot.
I'm so glad I'm a safe space for you to be mean to.
Yeah, just what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna cut this little floral and see, I might need some more of it for some other spots. So
So Jen, those Woobles kits, she's saying I got several Woobles kits. I tried to crochet, just ain't my thing. Um, I haven't actually tried one of the Woobles kits, but I've seen the yarn and stuff in them, and it's horrible yarn. And they give you like the cheapest crochet hook they can possibly put into the kit. So it might not be that crochet is not your thing. It's just that using cheap products is not your thing, which I think that goes universally for um any hobby or anything that you're taking up. If you can afford to buy the good stuff, do it because it makes a huge difference.
how do you play one? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so beautiful. Just like my dress. I tell you. The first time I ever really felt beautiful in my life was when I wore my wedding dress. Now, we actually got married, we eloped, and then we got married, but we were gonna get married the year before, so it was this whole thing, right? And so I'd picked out this dress, and then they let me put it towards a different dress. And that different dress was gorgeous, and it was lovely, and it was beautiful. And when I wore it on that day and had my hair all done up, I just felt like so beautiful. And it was like the first time I really remember ever really feeling that way. Good day to do it, you know. Like, but but it was the first time I ever really remember feeling that way. And I when I when I tried this dress on, it was like all of that all over again. It was just like, oh my God, I feel so beautiful in this dress. So I knew it was the right one the second I put it on. That's my little dress story. When I was a little kid, I was
Beautiful dress can make all the difference in the world.
oh, and I got my hair done so beautiful for the wedding too. Oh, like my wedding hair was beautiful, but I got beautiful hair for this wedding. I went in and I had a hair test and everything where they did a practice session on me. And then the girl that did my hair, she was actually the shop assistant or like she's an apprentice. And so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. She did better than the girl that taught her. Like, and it stayed in better. And yeah, it was phenomenal. So just saying, so good. Okay, I've got these bows. These bows are going in here. That's what I decided. There's gonna be bows. Yes, yes, there shall be bows.
Oh, okay. So Jen says she struggled with figuring out the counting. So we have a couple of sayings that we tell our beginner crochet class, and everybody sort of looks at us like we're crazy. But one of the things we say is, before you started crocheting, you thought you knew how to count, but you don't. It's a universally known truth that you cannot count.
Hmm.
And I've been crocheting for a number of years now, and I still can't count. And every time you reach the end of a row or a round and your stitch count is correct, you do a little happy dance. And everybody, when we have our drop-in nights, everybody understands when you go, woohoo! It's like, I got the right stitch count. It's a thing. It's really a thing. And also beginners, you don't know what your stitches are supposed to look like. So it's really hard to count something that you have no idea what it's supposed to look like. So you're not alone. Trust me.
I was doing washcloths and I couldn't count to like whatever was 25 or 30 stitches or whatever. I'm like, how many was that?
Well, it's hard. You think, oh, I'll just count them in my head as I make them, but then maybe you flub up one, so you have to pull it out, and then you're like, oh, was that 12 or was that 13? And then and then you're lost.
Well, and then, I have that, expectation that I could also listen to an audiobook or something.
Oh,
So after that, I decided I was gonna make I was making an Afghan. I decided I was gonna just make it, and when I got to the end, that was the right number of stitches, and then I would just turn around and do the right number of stitches on the way back too. And that one was a different kind of vibe. It was like relaxed.
yeah, it's a challenge.
Yep.
Okay, I think we are getting somewhere here.
Oh, I agree. Your page is looking great.
Oh, we are at the top of the hour. Do we want
Oh,
to pause and draw for a winner?
that sounds like a beautiful idea. I'm doing like so good with this page. Look at this cute little cluster that's coming together with a bow on
Oh,
it.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah, I also love that photo of you peeking out of your change room.
Out of the room, right? It's like, oh, I found the dress. So, yes. Okay, well, let me bring up the random number generator because we have a fabulous kit. So, if you thought that our kits were awesome, well, I think you're going to find that you know, getting one for yourself would be even more awesome. So, let me bring up the random number generator. Okay, we have 32 in the room. One is me, two is Allison. So, that's
I'm a
like
hog.
no, you just need multiple cameras so that we get all the good stuff. Oh, good. So that's out of 29. And I'm gonna hit the generate button. 13. Lucky number 13 on the 13th. Who knew? Okay, well, let me count on the list. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, and 13 is Jackie. Jackie, congratulations. Let me write this down.
Yay, Jackie.
Jackie. So, Jackie, I just need you to send me a message to alice@scraphappy.org, and I'll write this in the chat for you. And I will get this sent on to the scrap room, and they'll get that kit out to you. So, yeah. Really fun. Congratulations. Yeah, I absolutely love the kits, and I'm so grateful for the scrap room working with us. Allison and I buy our kits, and then they give us the one for us to give away to one of you that joins us here live. Now, if you're watching this on replay over on YouTube and you're thinking, how do I get in on this next time? That sounds really fun. Just go to scraphappy.org/subscribe and you can get on the email list and you will get the invites to come and join us for these live sessions. We do them once a month and we give away the free kit every single time. So scraphappy.org/subscribe. Look, that was like all professional, like I knew what I was doing and everything. Wasn't it good?
Almost like you practiced it.
Right? Like I've done this before. So yeah. Yeah. Shine bright. I don't think that's going to be my title, but I would like it, but not quite. What's this say? Perfect day. No, it's more like the perfect dress. I could use the word perfect and cut that off. Then I just need the words for dress. So maybe I'll plan for that. Let's do that. Mhm. Now I've got perfect. And got a little thing here that can get tucked in somewhere. I definitely have some stories. I'm going to leave this whole open bit at the end and I'll draw lines in there and give myself somewhere to write all my story. I think I'll just do it right on there. I could do it on a paper. If it ends up on a paper, that means I screwed it up on the background. How about that? Now y'all know the inside. If you see this covered up with different paper later, it's because when I did my journaling, I messed it up.
Thanks for joining us, Jen. Bye.
Yeah, the reality of scrapbooking, right? Okay, got a few more florals. Definitely want to get a couple more bows in here. There's some that are tiny. There's some that are really thin. Yeah, so that's exciting. Folding up the little edges of these bows to make them a little more 3D. The little flowers I add be a little bit 3D. Could I use more flowers in this? I could attack another sheet, but it feels terrible to chop up a whole sheet just to cut a few flowers out of it. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I'm hesitant to do
They do it. Just go for it.
it. So corrupting.
I just know how much you like to detail cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for, loving pussy cutting.
No, no, detail cutting.
That's cute, Allison. That's cute. Very cute.
No, not down there.
No, I just can't make this giant bow fit on there. I was like, can I make it fit? Can I live with it? Maybe one of these little bows in smaller ones in here. Yeah, because then they're not like too much, right? Add a few little things.
Beth, I agree with you. Doodlebug tends to be too cutesy for me, but they will often have usable B-sides that, like sometimes their colors are a little bit too kind of sweet, but this collection I am enjoying.
Yeah. By the way, International Fussy Cutting Day is coming up during load.
There's an International Fussy Cutting Day. Boy, they have a day for everything, don't they?
For load? Oh, gosh. Are you saying that there's some kind of horrible prompt in there for me? Who did this to me? Okay.
Oh, I thought this was a sticker, but it's not. But I
I
think
thought
we
it was
need
a
to
sticker
make it a
too, and I
sticker.
thought if it's not, it's gonna be.
Yep, it's gonna be a sticker. But the fact that
Okay.
it's not a sticker means I can play around with it and see what I like.
Okay. I've got
If I
these little
like.
scrawny bow in here, but I'm gonna stick a different bow on top. But I think I have to wait for my glue to dry, otherwise this one's not gonna stick. Because I popped it up a little.
Hmm.
Okay. So that goes there. Don't forget, Alice, to stick it on. And I've got another little bow I'm gonna stick down in here. I'm gonna like bow up this page, man. It's gonna be gorgeous. Totally. I think this needs a little flower here. Kind of needs more flowers. Okay, I'll cut this one out and I think it'll be good. See, this is me. I'm fussy cutting, doing the thing.
Whoa.
I'll do it when I need it. It doesn't mean I have to like it. The one thing I do sometimes with florals when they're a little bit too big, lots of times they have different layers within the florals, and I cut into other layers and make the flower just a little bit smaller if it's too big. So I don't know if anybody else knows that little trick, but I do it a fair bit, so it works. And if you're thinking florals too big, I don't know, is that a thing? It's a while. Okay.
I think that entirely depends on the page. If florals are too big or not.
Yeah, like it doesn't always happen, right? But once in a while, they are just not sized the way we want them to be.
Jackie says it's October 25th,
Ugh.
National Fussy Cutting Day.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, there's one holiday that
We'll have to take a look at the prompt for that day and see.
definitely an overrated thing. Yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, I'll have to look at the list. Be
For
like,
anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, in October, we run a layout a day for just our membership. So this October, we are being inspired by Ghostbusters.
something strange in the neighborhood. I am so excited about this one.
It's gonna be fun. Hmm.
Okay.
Are we talking about the lawsuit over that song? Well, you're just gonna have to find out, Kelly.
Let's just say we're aware of it. Although if I sing any more of it, like y'all will be like, lawsuit, you're killing our ears.
So, not a sticker at all. I cannot separate it from the background. Bummer. Well, that's why we have double-sided tape.
Okay, and one more little flower bit.
So
Wow.
now that the wedding's over, Alice, what's next?
What's next? Well, we've definitely been talking about some holidays now. Everybody's like, where are the kids going on their honeymoon? I don't know, but we're talking about holidays. But, we have a load coming up, so that's kind of first. And we have been working on some details for our reunion for next summer. So that's also in the discussions. And I've been kind of thinking we might do another, we've been talking about event planning in other events as well. So there's been a little bit of that talk happening. So, we've got
Mm-hmm.
got a few little ideas. Got a few little ideas of things that will be coming up, I think. So should be good.
Always something happening, right?
Right. Oh, there. I'll do this one here.
Yes, Kelly. I don't think we have picked any dates yet, but it's usually around then. We sort of feel like that's kind of the best time for a lot of people. Like teachers are out by then and they're not heading back to school for a bit. And yeah, Weather's usually nice wherever you are, even up here in Canada. Just
Mm,
saying.
it's true. Yeah, it's uh it's the 1 month where all the teacher people and anybody with kids, like obviously their kids are home, but at least then, that can be sort of arranged. But yeah, it seems to be the time that seems to be the best so far that we found.
Yes, Kelly, it would be amazing to see you again at reunion.
Maybe I can finally plan my other plans around reunion instead of missing because other things are going on. Well, that's why we wanted to get this sorted out. So we're actually working on finding a hotel right now. And then once we have hotel, then I feel like good about announcing the weekend. But until the hotel is kind of sorted, it kind of feels like if can we do that? Um, somebody wants the AI companion. Okay. Sure. I haven't played with that. That was new for me.
AI companion, I think that might have just come just to you.
Yeah, it was asked. Somebody wanted me to start it. It was like a request thing, and I'm like, somebody asked. Okay, I'm fine with that.
What is the AI companion?
It helps give like what's been happening, what's been talked about. Yeah, like catch me up. Are there
Okay.
any action items? Was my name mentioned? What topics have been discussed? So there's like little questions, and you can ask other questions specifically to it. So,
Hmm. We do know, like, we have a location that we're looking at for hotels. We're not announcing it yet until we can secure the hotel.
mhm. But I'm excited. Does that count?
We're both excited.
Mm, okay, well, done lots of fiddling on this page, that's for sure. But I'm actually liking the addition of these bows, you guys. So who knew? Who knew I needed bows? I definitely didn't expect that.
Oh, you might convert all of us then.
Right? They're just like snuck in here and they're just really cute. So get some of these little pieces in. And I've been applying like tons of the embellishments. That's unusual for me to get so many things on, but they just feel like they fit. I think I want that little flower to be peeking out here. Give that a little lift. And this word perfect is gonna tuck right under there. Now I need the word dress, and then I just have journaling and a couple odds and ends. I think this needs a little ink on it. Okay, I won't stick that down until I have the other letters. Yeah, okay, so here's like what I have left. I've got 3 of these little pieces, including the eye chart that I didn't use. And then I've got some bows left, but like I don't know how many they gave me,
There
but
was a lot of bows in there.
I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bows. So is that like a world record on number of bows on a page that's not in a pattern paper? Just saying. I'm gonna see if I have some letters.
So I'm trying to have like a play on this because our last name is Day. So I was thinking days in paradise, like apostrophe S days in paradise. And I think it's okay to put the title over the photos because there's not a heck of a lot happening in the top of those photos. So I can cover it up.
I love that title, by the way. That is brilliant.
The other option is to do something like that.
Like I said, I love a good pun.
I know. Thought you'd appreciate it.
Definitely. Okay. R E. Oh, I do. Okay. A little worried for a second. I didn't have all the letters I needed.
Maybe that's not going to show. Okay.
Uh, oh,
Flag
Bonnie
on the
might
play.
have tapped the AI thing accidentally. Oh, good. Oh, good. Uh, Watch over settings on the AI companion. I had a client who accidentally turned on a function that had AI companion attending the meeting for him when he was absent. It was really weird. Okay, then. Lots of stuff. Uh, the middle of the month is hard because if you're going on other vacations, it's in the middle, and that keeps happening. Uh, the only issue comes is like the beginning of the month is always like that long weekend. So we try not to like mess with people's long weekend. It's long weekend both here and in the States. So that becomes one of the things that we are often dodging is long weekend stuff. And like personally, I don't care. It's like fun. There'd just be more things, but like travel tends to be a little more tricky and stuff too.
And expensive.
Yeah, those things, the perfect dress. Okay, stick this down. Good. Hey, well, that is looking fantastic. I don't know that I need anything else, really. I could layer on another little bow there or here. Oh, that one looks really cute there, so that's gonna go there. I'm gonna get more bows on this page yet. It feels like a personal mission now. After I dissed the bows so hard in the beginning, I'm like, I don't know, I don't really like bows. Let me add them all.
Just trying to prove us all wrong.
It's like, look, they can be beautiful. Check it out. Well, because I've got these like super, super thin ones, right? Like they're so thin, I'm actually layering them with other ones, and that seems to be pretty darn cute. So good. Okay, well, the rest of those bows, they didn't make it, but that's an awful lot of bows. That did.
Hmm.
I used those 3D flowers with the little gold flecks and cut up one of those word pieces in order for that to work too. Toss those in here.
Very pretty.
Right. I don't know, like fighting to save the eye chart right now. It's getting wrecked. There. Yes. Okay, that was looking good. You guys, I finished so early. I never finished that early.
I know you finished before me.
It's a first time for everything. Perfect dress. Okay, I put this thing in here. I don't know if I like it. I think I'm taking it out. I just tucked it in there. I think it's coming out. Yep, that was a note. Okay, there we go. This is the final page. Looking all cute. Gotta add my journaling. We'll have to see how that works. I'll write it out on a piece of paper first, and then I'll see if it's going to fit here. Because, yeah, that turned out great. And I still have that gorgeous the piece of this paper that had the um hexagons on it, which I thought was really pretty too. So maybe I'll end up using that one for the page with me and Jonas dressed up together. And then I don't even have to shop for more. Wouldn't that be economical of me and like smart using stuff that I already have?
Let's not go crazy.
Right? Beautiful and fast. Thank you. Thank you. Deborah says it was beautiful and fast. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's shocking. Shocking me. So I have this piece left and this much of this one. So possibly I will need more. But I could see maybe doing something together with some of the florals off of this and then just adding a different navy paper, which I probably have in my stash. Let's be real. You know, highly likely to find. I won't have a whole bunch of extra pieces. So then if I'm cutting up this page to do other stuff, that will be fine. Because I just have a few bows left at this point. Oh, there's one little flower, but it seems like a different style and I'm not putting it on there. Like this one looks like it should be out of a doodle bug, not off of this. So looks weird together.
Maybe it did come out of Doodlebug.
I guess. I thought it came right out of this stuff, but you know, maybe it did. It's very possible. Very possible. Okay. Do a quick little reset and set some things. Oh, yeah, okay. I really like it. That's good. It's very nice. Oh, I love how you have like that vertical signpost in there. I really like that piece too. And it's really got the vibes of where you are, right? Especially
Yeah.
since you're traveling and whatever. Just makes it really nice.
It's all about adding little bits now. That would have been fun to put in, but that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And all the little critters. I think we'll just leave all the little critters off.
Would that little beach house kind of thing fit on top of like just to the top left of love this so much? You've got kind of like where the two papers meet, kind of meeting at the intersection of that corner.
Up here.
More to the left. A little more to the left. A little more, go more. Yeah. Oh,
Way
yeah.
over here.
Yeah. So it's kind of in there. And I would maybe even tuck it underneath that photo a little bit so you don't quite have the whole house sticking up quite as tall. I don't know. It's like to, to think about. That's where I would stick it if I was putting it on there. But yeah. But don't feel free, like feel free to like not also. So I won't be offended. It was like it's worth trying.
Not a bad idea.
But if
Because
it
I do
doesn't,
feel like this part is a little bit empty. Okay, I'm just gonna have to pull this off, I think. Of course I used pop dots. It's not bad. It's not bad.
it gives you like a diagonal from the signpost because they're both like,
Yeah,
you
and I was thinking that this is just a little bit
oh
too bare.
yeah.
Okay, we'll do it. There we
Just
go.
that's where I would stick. So
Get all the doodle bug on there.
I am not known for all the cluster. So let's, say if I have an idea,
Alice told me to do this.
I hated it, but I did it just to make her happy. No, no expectations. Oh, see, I didn't use the shopping bag photo, but I'm okay with it. It just didn't have the same vibe. It's this shop. Actually, I'm pretty cute in it, but you can't tell because I made it too tiny. But I'm pretty cute because I'm super posy in it. It's hilarious. It's like, I got the dress. But very cute without. Very, very cute. Love it.
Oops.
I did not write anything on the back like I'm supposed to. I try to be responsible and be like, oh, I use this. Scrapbook Live, September of
Yeah, I gotta
2020.
get these bubbles in.
And this is a kit from ScrapRoom. And then I marked down who the stuff is from. Uniquely Creative Indigo Bloom. Perfect. Oh, and Twilight Thickers. Okay, excellent.
My glue bottle that's not supposed to clog. It's clogged.
Uh, So while I'm still here, I will show you guys. This is the page that I did last month for August. And when we do the live things, I don't have all of the little bits on here usually because I'm not so good at that bit. So sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna end it there and I'll figure it out after. But I figured it out after, and so I thought I'll do a little show and tell with this. So these were the pictures I had from my August page, and it is my cousin and her little daughter, and she lost a tooth at my house. So it was super cute. And this paper was Doodlebug, I think. Wasn't it Doodlebug?
Yeah.
Doodlebug Be Happy collection. So I used the Doodlebug last month. And I actually had this cute little brad that's shaped like a tooth in my stash from 10 million years ago. I'm not even kidding. It is so old, but I worked that onto this. I cut out this little speech bubble and then I drew the stitching onto it. And so that became my title piece. I've got lots of cute little foamy thickers on here. There's another one of those little tooth brads, some cute little embellishments. And then inside here, I added all of my journaling into this little pocket. And I had made the pocket on the thing. It was like a little vellum pocket to hold the journaling. And in here, I made a fold out that has some more photos and some more of the story. So I was able to share more of the pictures and picture with her and her tooth. She was all excited to show it off. And then the picture that she made for the tooth fairy. So she drew a picture for the tooth fairy, and then I've got like her little toothless grin there as well. So I was able to put all of that inside of this little pocket.
It was an amazing page.
Oh, it's so cute, right? Turned out so good. And it's up near the top, so it's easy to pull out the little piece. And I wrote "pull me" on there, so it's like kind of obvious. But I was so happy to pull out these little tooth brads because like 10 million years I've had them. I used them when Ryan lost his first tooth. They're on the page when he lost his first tooth. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, and that's a while ago.
I'm impressed that you still have them.
I'm impressed I knew where they were.
That too. That too.
that that was the thing that got me. I'm like, I even know where they were. Uh, that's him getting his first tooth. I have pictures of that too. Um, it's in this book somewhere. Here we go. I did this page and it was the life of a tooth. Oh, and I didn't use one of those on there. I was so sure it was on here. I'm like, I used that on that page. No, I didn't. I just used stickers. There you go. I remembered them from this page that they're not on. How my memory betrays me. So there we go. That was him losing his first tooth, and I thought those were on there. That's funny. Uh, this is my son sneaking his way into somebody else's Santa photos. He's like, well, somebody had to smile. That's what he said when he was little. He was like, I saw those kids. Nobody was smiling. I, I actually talked with the mom about scrapbooking that photo.
Okay. I think I'm going to call this done. I need journaling on it. I think I can journal here. I might do some journaling in some white pen.
Oh, so what is your favorite white pen?
I have the gel pens, the jelly rolls.
The jelly rolls.
I have them in all different sizes.
Well, I think like with the white ones, you almost need the 0.10. Like
Yeah.
they just aren't as reliable in the smaller points. They just seem to clog too much. Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks, Deborah.
Awesome double pager. Isn't it so nice to see a double pager? Wasn't that a brilliant idea for her to do?
Well, I thought we hadn't done one. And quite often, you do very detailed work with lots of hidden things.
Mm-hmm.
Thought, let's just do a double pager.
And have everything fit.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And this is all the paper I have left.
Ah, very economical. You
Right?
could make a cute card with that, by the way.
Yeah, I have lots of stickers, but I have lots more photos from this trip. So
Those
that'll
are
work.
also really good to give away to like people like that little girl that lost her tooth.
Yes.
When you have extra stickers and like nothing to do with them anymore, it's like, oh, look, I saved some stickers for you.
Well, we are both done early today.
I know, that feels amazing. Like, how did this happen?
I don't know.
I love it. Okay, so we should switch back to your face.
Okay.
Okay. Let you press all the little buttons that got to be pressed. Yeah. I did have some really cute things, like that one picture of me at Krispy Kreme because they just put a new one in Edmonton and I hadn't been to it yet. So awesome. Diane says, Allison, your layout is cute. Wow, you used all the paper. I don't usually do a 2-page, but you have inspired me.
Well,
I had
thanks,
also
Diane.
printed an extra picture, and it is my son with my cousin's son. And they were both hanging out and looking at stuff and sending things back and forth while they sat next to each other. This is the world we live in, but sometimes you just gotta laugh at that. So those were alternate pages or pictures I had printed, but I think I picked the right ones. So all good. Okay, let me bring up your spotlight and I will take this down. So, our next things that we have going on
Oh, I should have my calendar.
are right here in my calendar.
Oh, good. You have one.
I have a calendar. Yeah, so next Wednesday we have our scrap school, and that is at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday next week, we also have our Scrap Happy Together. Those are our informal hangouts. We don't even hit record. We talk about all things, sometimes even scrapbooking. And we get to know our fellow Scrap Happy members. On the 23rd, we'll have our happy hour. And starting on October 1st, we will kick off our Load Busters load, and with all of the fun inspired by Ghostbusters. So those are the things that are on our calendar for the rest of this month. Our next Scrapbook Live will be in October, and we don't have the date announced for that yet. The date that I would normally put it on is actually the Easter or the Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. So we just have to have a little chat and figure out when we want to put that, not on Thanksgiving. So
Not on Thanksgiving. I think the weekend before Thanksgiving is fine.
yeah.
So
So
anyways, we'll figure it out.
okay, perfect. And then we'll post it. So with our Scrap Happy members, you'll find that posted on the calendar. You'll also see it added to our Google Calendar. If you're not a Scrap Happy member yet, it is the perfect time to
All of
join
you.
us because it is the only way to get into our Load Busters load. It is all inspired by our Ghostbusters theme for the month. And this one is by the members, for the members. It's only for us. And so if you want to be part of that, come and join us. It's the perfect time. We keep our memberships very affordable because we want you to be able to say, oh my gosh, yes, that's easy. So that is our plan. And yeah, that's what's coming up on the calendar. Other than that, yeah, I think that we had a pretty good scrapbook live today. I'm just like looking at my page thinking how beautiful it is. I'm looking at your page and it was like filled with all the fun and the sunshine, just like the photos that you're scrapping. So I think we did a pretty good job. So virtual high five there, buddy.
High fives, yeah.
And if you were playing along and creating with us, then that was really good. We could do some show and tell. Sometimes
We've
we do
got
that.
time. I was thinking that too.
Is there anyone that would like to show off what they've been making? This is shared on our public YouTube channel, just as a quick reminder. But if so, can you maybe turn your mic on and I'll be able to bring you up? And if everybody's like, no, then I guess we'll wrap things up, but we'll give you a chance. Give you a chance to find the mic button and be like, sure. Deborah says she's organizing photos. So that's a
Oh,
good thing to do.
oh, Deborah.
I got like a rough cleanup done on my scrapbook room recently. My friend came over and like, it is so much better having somebody else like go through your stuff because she was way better at it than I was.
Well, she's less attached to the things too.
Yes, although she is a scrapbooker, so she was also like, you have nice things. But she was much better at it. It was very practical. I'm like, definitely that's the way to clean up the stuff. Okay, I don't see anyone's mics turning on, so we are going to wrap it up for today. Sharon says she's making a special 90th birthday with baseball as their White Sox fans. Well, that's nice.
Probably.
Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to check out Scrap Happy at scraphappy.org. Come and join our community. We have a lot of fun and we do some live events, something like this. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Happy scrapping.